Gotta run on downstairs for a case of an emergency. Hello everybody, Shotgun is 1000 and pulling for duty. Welcome you back to more Mario and Luigi, partners in time. In the last episode, we managed to rescue Princess Peach, only to find that she had a poison mushroom growing on her face. We also went back to Glitzy Desert and managed to get ourselves a trusty risk badge, which we won't be equipping right away, but we will do in the near future. This episode, we're going to be going to where that arrow is pointing into Princess Peach's room. Of course, we're going to be leaving the babies here because we heard that he has returned in the royal canvas, or royal chambers as somewhat. And this could be a little bit dangerous for the babies, so we're going to keep them here, out of harm's way. And yes, I would use the bros board to get there quicker, but we don't really need to. Yeah, why am I not surprised?
How could Bowser attack now? The goal!
This time the princess will be mine, you fools! Huh? Mario and that green wimp are here? What are the odds? I'll admit, you've handed me my shell before, but not this time. Oh yeah, my horoscope said so. Today's the day I win it all. Honestly. Gotta go. Halt! Return the big princess at once! Yes, typical fate for Bowser. He stumbled upon what we are doing in this story.
Mario, what can we do? Bowser's got the princess again! It's like deja vu! If we don't do something quick, who knows what will happen? Hurry! We must chase them!
My tone voice, honestly, is getting worse by the minute. Oh dear. So yeah, what we're going to be doing here is as follows. We're going to have to chase Bowser to that time hole. But before we actually go into that time hole, let's see what Professor Egad has to say.
Believe it or not, the princess has got herself kidnapped again. I know, it's crazy. You know the drill. Move your mustaches over and go get her.
Right, we were going to... Seems like he was not really surprised about that. But before we actually go over to that time hole, something else I should really point out, and I completely forgot about this. That time hole that's actually on the bottom right hand screen, just below the Bowser's castle. Talk his Toad.
Just between you and me, I plucked up the courage and jumped into that time hole. I didn't throw up either. I was so terrified that I came back right away. But next time, I'm not going to be such a wimp. I'm going to stay as long as I want.
Now, if you actually came and saw that Toad, the very second you learned your new moves, and before you met Bowser, he would have been lying down on the floor here saying there was a big monster found in Holly Jolly Village. And you could go inside this time warp to actually try and find that big monster. But as all we can honestly say is Well, the town's still in ruins. There's no people in sight. There's nothing. We could not save the Toad folk of Holly Jolly Village. And also, there is no big monster. Of course, there's these little shrooblets, but that's about it. There is nothing here. So, why am I going over this? Not just because of the fact that Chucker Conroy did it in his LP, but mainly because of the fact that, well, I thought it was like a state importance to go over this. In case you actually met that Toad and actually heard him mention that there was a big monster. Because the first thing you probably would have thought of were that you're going to get a whole bunch of experience by defeating whatever enemy may be found there. Except, unfortunately for you, there is not a big monster over there. Now, something else that you should actually keep in mind is this area over here. There were 2 bean spots that we did not actually pick up earlier because we couldn't actually access them yet. And an item fan badge. The item fan badge, it will do increased attack power, but it will decrease jump and hammer power. This means all your jump attacks and hammer attacks will have their power decreased, but your bros attacks won't be decreased. That's basically what it means. And actually, something else you should really think about. I noticed that Baby Mario actually had his power immediately. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Because when I saw Baby Mario get a power up at the very start of the fight, I honestly thought that, oh no, he's got one of those badges equipped where he's only allowed to stay alive for 3 turns. But no. I didn't even buy any of them. I didn't even receive one of those badges. Well, I did receive the defense badge and the dire item badge, something or other. But anyway, this time hole over here, you cannot gain access to it as the bros, Mario and Luigi, by doing their simple twirl. You also can't make the babies reach that by doing that Toadstool twist thing down there. Oh, there's another bean spot down here. So, what do? You do that new move, but you send them over here. And, hey, landed right in the time warp. And of course, there is no way that Mario and Luigi can ever manage to get into that time hole as we enter Swamp Volcano. And somehow, some way, Mario and Luigi still managed to get over here. How? I bet the Toad must have actually done something to actually help Mario and Luigi get over there. Right, so we're going to save over here. Swamps as far as the eye can see. Use new moves to get to the peak. I bet you Bowser and the Princess are up there. Now this music actually can be really good to listen to, but it can get a little bit repetitive if you just let it listen to it over and over again. Right, so we're going to use the new move of the baby cakes to get over here. Got the Ultra Mushroom. And then do that. And that will allow us to move forward. I would talk to the Toad, but then again, it probably might need an extreme sounding voice. And I do not want to, like, do a regular Toad voice to then make it sound too extreme. He's like,
Hey, you know what you're gonna be doing over here? There's swamps everywhere, you know!
I'm not going to do anything like that. It's just so it can hurt my throat, to say the least. But anyway, we got a new enemy. They got thwacked. Literally, that's the name of these enemies. These are called thwacks. They have a color scheme of either red or green, stay obvious. Depending on what color they are will determine which bro they are going to attack. And I noticed that Mario managed to kill a thwack just by one simple jump. Which did like... Wait, hang on. I just thought. The very first attack he did like over 60 damage. Okay. There we go. Very easy attack to outmaneuver. Now there is actually a chance that these thwacks can actually call allies. And that's basically all their attacks immediately. But I, of course, should really mention that I'm not too sure if these thwacks have an elemental weakness. I'm going to use the ice flower and experiment. No, they do not. Okay. I thought they did based on the fact that it was red and green. But we got 2 more super mushrooms. That's a 10% chance of them dropping that. But there are other stuff that they can drop. And I hope to actually find another thwack to battle in order to, you know, get what I'm looking for. Okay, 2 ultra drops and just a measly 20 coins. Okay, here's some more thwacks. Do you know what? We haven't used a smash egg in some time, so let's use another smash egg. We didn't get anything. Okay. Gonna call an ally. Goodbye. And let's use another smash egg. We get a super drop. And more super mushrooms. Right, hopefully this time, this one will actually give us it. Right, let's see. Actually, let's use the pocket chomp. See if we can kill all 4. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, except it's 4 stones with 1 hammer. God damn it. Okay, I pressed the B button a little bit too early, so don't worry too much about that. There you. Okay, those 2 are timed to jump a little bit too early, but don't worry. Right, let's do the bro flowers. There we go. The attack got cut off because we automatically killed them. Still no. Gee. It's supposed to increase the chances of getting the rare item, not the... What should be... Well, technically, the super mushroom is technically rare because it's a 10% chance, where the other item I'm looking for is a 15% chance. Right, let's... Not launch the babies. Okay, there we go. 2 trampolines and 1 coin. Okay. Have the babies go over here, get 10 coins, and make the bros go over this. Call the babies over. There's nothing down there, by the way, so don't worry about checking that. Okay, item 3 ice flowers and another thwack. Now, can this enemy please give us what we're looking for? Actually, no, we'll use the trampoline. There we go. Nope. Well, it still killed them all. So that's good. Still no! Jeez! Why are we not getting what we need? Right, smash eggs. Oh, hello! We got a trampoline out of that. Okay, we're just going to kill one of them normally. Still no. And I think that was the last... Oh, no, there's one more... Oh, wait, what? Hang on, that thwack was not there when we came up here earlier. I'm pretty sure that thwack was not here. But yeah, we're going to be battling these two, and if they do not give us what we need, then we're just going to have to assume the... rare item is not going to be gotten, and I'm just going to have to tell you what it is. Oops. Okay, there we go. We killed them all. No. It's just giving us super mushrooms all the time. Okay. +5 stash. Don't say no to that. Ah! +1. Okay. Last try. Okay, let's see. Did we get it? Yes! There we go! Block trousers. 15% chance of the enemy dropping them. The block trousers actually give a huge increase in defense. But only is equivalent to the bros. There we go. Exactly £50 for Baby Mario. Yeah, we do speed for you. Oh, I didn't get the +6. No matter. +5 is still good. So, there we go. Block trousers real quick. Look at that. It will drop stash by 5 and speed by 10, but it raises defense by 25. I think it's a no-brainer that doing this for Mario is a bad idea, but it only increases Luigi's defense and doesn't decrease anything else. You bet I am going to equip that to Luigi. And that is all we got time for this episode. Thankfully though, that was the very first time I've ever gotten a pair of block trousers in this game. Join us next time when we scale across Mount Thwomp, or Thwomp Volcano, depending on how you want to call it. It's the correct term is Thwomp Volcano, but whatever. So yep, next time we'll scale Thwomp Volcano in hope to rescue the princess once again from Bowser. See you guys then.